Hello, welcome you to watching Daily News, and now today's headlines.
Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc participated in National Assembly's Q&A session. Meeting marks the third ASEAN Dengue Day in Hanoi. Ceremony honors blood donors across the country.
Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, on the afternoon of June 14th, participated in the ongoing National Assembly's question and answer session. He focused on the government's management of economic development, social welfare, road safety, and crime prevention.
He said the macroeconomy continues to see positive developments, of which inflation is under control and the consumer price index in the first 5 months of this year only grew by 2.35%, the lowest rate in the last 4 years. The Deputy Prime Minister affirmed the government's determination to fulfill the 2013 socio-economic task, while predicting that the country's social economy still faces many difficulties. The government will assign ministries and all grassroots leaders to thoroughly implement the 2013 socio-economic solutions. In terms of pushing up economic restructuring, the Deputy Prime Minister said the government's stance is to improve public investment effectiveness, perfect institutions, speed up the restructuring of the banking sector, deal with bad debts, and strengthen inspections. Regarding the improvement of anti-corruption prevention and administrative reforms, he said anti-corruption activities over the past time have been conducted in a synchronous manner. However, he admitted that anti-corruption work has yet to meet the demand. The Deputy Prime Minister also recognized that there are many inadequacies and shortcomings in administrative reforms. Earlier, Prosecutor General of the Supreme People's Procuracy, Nguyễn Hòa Bình, answered National Assembly deputies' queries about human resources development, judicial reforms, and the high number of suspended cases. Prosecutor General Bình said the Supreme People's Procuracy always pays attention to human resources development by training them both at home and abroad, especially on-site training covering criminal, civil, and administrative cases. Trials are open to help prosecutors to learn from experience, making it easier for them to exercise prosecution rights and assess their performance.
The Vietnam-Vatican Joint Working Group convened its fourth round of meetings at the Vatican from June 13 and 14th, as part of its agreement reached at the previous round of meetings in Hanoi in February 2012.
Vatican Under-Secretary for Relations with States Antoine Camilleri and Vietnamese Deputy Foreign Minister Bùi Thanh Sơn co-chaired the round of meetings. The Vietnamese side stressed that the party and state of Vietnam pursue the profession of policies that respect and ensure religious freedom for all people, as well as encouraging all religions to actively engage in socio-economic development and national construction. The Vatican side highly valued the relevant Vietnamese agencies for facilitating activities of the Vietnam Catholic Church over the past time. The Holy See stressed the desire to develop Vietnam-Vatican ties and the need to appoint a Vatican special envoy to Vietnam for the two sides' benefits. The two sides shared the view that Vietnam-Vatican ties have developed positively and agreed to conduct the fifth round of meetings in Hanoi.
The Vietnamese Ministry of Health held a meeting to mark the third ASEAN Dengue Day in Hanoi on June 15th. The event drew the participation of 1,000 people and delegates from ASEAN countries, international organizations.
Addressing the event, Deputy Minister of Health Nguyễn Thanh Phong warned people in Vietnam and other ASEAN member countries of the occurrence and spread of dengue in the region and the world. Dengue fever has been reported in over 100 countries and territories, with about 2.5 billion people living in dengue endemic areas. Of the number, about 1.8 billion are living in Asia-Pacific. In Vietnam, between 50,000 and 100,000 dengue cases are reported every year, with nearly 100 deaths, he said. Dengue is no longer a problem of one country only, but an urgent matter requiring regional and global cooperation to find out a solution, he emphasized. The ministry launched a campaign across the nation to enhance environmental sanitation, eliminate mosquito larvae, and raise public awareness as an effort to prevent the fever. The healthcare sector calls for further involvement of local authorities, agencies, and people in activities fighting dengue.
A ceremony to honor blood donors across the country was held on June 14th in Hanoi in response to World Blood Donor Day.
The 10th World Blood Donor Day is themed Give a Drop of Blood, Save a Life. It focused on the value of blood donations in saving patients. In 2012, the country received more than 900,000 units of blood, which made 50% of emergency aid and treatment demand. Nearly 88% of the blood was from volunteer donors. The country is striving to get more than 1 million units of blood by the end of this year. I have donated my blood 45 times in 16 years. As a doctor, I understand the importance of blood to cure patients. The number of patients waiting for blood is high, and I want to contribute my blood to help them. Donors were presented by Phạm Thanh Liêm, 31 years old, from the southern province of Tây Ninh, among a crowd of 100 others, typical of those who volunteered nationwide. Liêm had donated more than 55 times. Also, Lê Đình Luật, 70 years old, from Hanoi, was awarded for mobilizing his relatives to donate more than 270 units.
The 20th Asian Advertising Congress will take place in Hanoi this November. This is the first time ever Vietnam plays host to the regional event.
AdAsia 2013 is expected to attract 1,000 delegates from member countries and territories of the Asian Federation of Advertising Associations, advertising and communications companies, and foreign businesses which are keen on investing in Vietnam. During the Congress, many world top speakers will share experience in the advertising and communication worldwide. A string of activities such as Miss AdAsia 2013 online contest and an exhibition of devices and technologies will also be held during the event. AdAsia offers a good opportunity for Vietnamese and foreign companies to learn more about advertising.
A photo exhibition depicting the Italy-Vietnam solidarity in the 1960s and the 1970s has in Italy's city of Venice. Our reporters have more.
Opened on June 14th in Italy's city of Venice, the exhibition is part of the Vietnam Days in Venice under the Vietnam Year in Italy program to mark the 40th anniversary of Vietnam-Italy diplomatic ties. Venice Mayor Giorgio Arstoni described the exhibition as clear evidence of Vietnamese people's strength, will, and desire for freedom and development, as well as the two countries' solidarity. At the opening ceremony, a message to Italian people recorded in French by late President Ho Chi Minh in Hanoi in March 1967 was replayed. The message conveyed his sincere thanks to Italian people for their help during Vietnam's struggle for national liberation. Other activities will also take place during the Vietnam Days in Venice, including a film week, exhibitions of lacquered paintings and Vietnamese culture, and a classical concert.
And that's VNews from Hanoi. I'm Bang Ngọc. Thank you for watching and see you this time tomorrow.